be honest
On my
about the
side,
ETF, I'm sorry,
sorry.
just about the ETF. Want to say something about the ETF? That kind of disappointed. I expect after ETF approval, the price could go like at least to like 50,000, like more, 52, 53,000. But it was kind of not something what I expect to see. Mm,
What I saw was that let's go back. We were talking about ETFs that were going to go out to the market in October last year.
Mm.
The price was around 26,000, 26K. So when all these rumors came out and everything was going to be close to the ETF's approval, the price went to over 40,000. Then the 10th of January, the session was supposed to be defined at that time, and Bitcoin rose up all the way from 42 to 44, I believe it was before the ETFs. And that day, the ETF went, the price went to 49,000.
49K, yes,
And
49.
what I read, I don't know if you read it also, there was a big whale that had over 100,000 bitcoins bought in 2021, decided to sell. They moved all these bitcoins to exchanges. They decided to sell when it went over 48,000. So the 49,000 was like a top price where they decided to all the coins. And at the end, we've been watching a lot of people getting into the ETF bitcoins, but after that, I don't know if it's as big as everyone expected. I think I think we thought it was going to be more people coming in,
Yeah.
and after this, I expect a dump in the price. Surely around 38. The levels for me are 38,000, and then 35,000 would be like a place to start buying.
I agree, but I expect a dump like in the next couple of weeks. But it's just my
I,
opinion, okay? Just like
no,
maybe this is
for
something I want to see.
Exactly. I think
also
it's something you
you
want to
you want to
see.
DCA all the time.
Yeah.
What what other times do you? It is important to tell people here in Gate Live, in Gate.io, that there's some rewards that are given by
Yeah,
the community and the administrators of the exchange. They're giving some lucky winners here, and there are some red packets for the people, for the community. I don't know if you have any more info about the
yeah.
Gate project like that.
There's a exclusive bonus for new users. 5 lucky new users who watch the live for more than 10 minutes can get VAP plus one for 14 days after the live stream. Uh, please state Gate Live latest post to get the winner list. Note, KYC2 is required. Rewards VAP plus one for 14 days up to VAP 5 level. If you're already VAP 5 or higher level, you will be rewarded $10 as points, like to cover some fees, these kind of things. And this is pretty much it. One more thing. Uh, you guys who's watching right now, you have to comment your questions for this live with your UIDs. Okay, and we'll choose the winners.
We're supposed to choose them.
Yeah,
Okay. Wow. I don't know where I think I closed the
we have to
gate
choose the
live.
winners with the valuable questions.
Wow.
Yeah,
So who's gonna take care of choosing him?
for
It will
some
be great to
reason
hear.
I, c- I cannot see the comments.
I'm gonna look for the
Okay,
comments also.
I'll also check right from here.
if there are interesting questions, we can answer, and that person can earn the points of the AP plus one. Just get a reward from Gate.
Okay. And There's a lot of I see. There's the first question: how is the price of Bitcoin expected to follow in the coming period? Which path should investors follow in this process? What impact? No, there's a lot of questions. A lot of things here.
Lots of questions rolling in, bro.
What do you guys know about the like what happened to Grayscale? Or I saw something about the BlackRock ETFs. Do you know something about it?
The what I've learned on all this news that I've seen is that there's a lot of people creating new ETFs on the futures side, also on the options. They're asking for and requesting for new they're asking for new approvals. So sorry, and this will turn things, in my belief, the price won't be so manipulative. I don't know if you'd use that word,
Yeah.
but I think prices and the Bitcoin as a whole, with a lot of people involved, institutions involved, control even more of the price, and it won't be so volatile as it is. I don't know.
The ETFs,
Yeah.
ETFs in general.
The
It's quite-
for in general in Europe, I saw that the prices were normally the ETFs in future kind of product normally used, but now is approved for this by the SEC. There's a lot of people with more money, with big investing in. So I see grayscale people getting out and getting involved with Fidelity, with BlackRock, with Byteways, with ARC,
Bakari, Vanek, iShares.
in lower fees. Sorry, David.
No, just complimenting what you're saying about grayscale. Yeah, that I think one thing I want to just add to what Yike's question is all about. These ETFs since 2021, and so the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. Sorry, can you see me?
Hmm.
All right. So the United States Securities and Exchange Commission sort of disallowed them or would not approve their, um, I think it's GBTC. That's the ticker of the symbol. And so not until BlackRock being entered the game. And so some guys in my area would be saying BlackRock are the big guns. They know how to always get things done no matter what happens. Because I mean, Larry Fink has been a big guy, having $10 trillion asset under management. So I mean, he applied, then others follow, and then long story short, the approval came in. And so Grayscale had court issue last year to just clear the air and, of course, ensure the SEC follows the court order. So eventually, I mean, the spot beacon approval got in, and so everyone is fine. BlackRock is fine. Grayscale is fine eventually. So I think that's what I sort of learned about this whole um, Bitcoin spot ETF approval. Yeah, with Grayscale. Yeah.
But in general, what is the ETF for people? Like people can invest, can buy ETFs, right?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, you're right. But
Yeah,
the idea.
and so if you
Go
buy
ahead.
an ETF, yeah, you don't have a keys, like nothing. I don't know how to say it like
Like,
correct in correct way.
you mean the
I mean,
complete.
what's the difference in normal market Bitcoin and ETF?
Okay.
Why have to invest like ETFs?
I was just reading about. I
Mhm.
was the last in news I read before doing the live. What people are doing is they want to know about crypto. They
Mhm.
want to learn about crypto, but they don't know how to invest in it. So the first way to get into know something about it is to buy ETF and hold like a piece of paper that says that you own a piece of a big fund. And at the end, what the ETFs are doing is that they own um, they own Bitcoin, but they don't own the complete idea of what Bitcoin is or what crypto is. They own a price, and they're gonna bet against or in favor of the movement of these prices going up or down, but they don't know and they don't understand exactly what Bitcoin is inside the ETF. The ETF is an investment as ETF of stocks, ETF of gold, of silver. So you can invest in a movement of prices around a collateral asset, but at the end you don't know exactly what they are, what a crypto world is and blockchain is, and they don't own in your pocket, in your ledger or your cold wallet or your exchange. They don't own those assets. So at the end it's only a bet, I believe.
So technically, you don't own Bitcoin or silver or gold when you buy an ETF. You don't own physical, like, or
No,
Bitcoin. I don't know.
no,
Yeah.
you don't own it.
Um, okay, interesting.
But for me it's also like what I've been doing, because I invest here in Gate.io, and I can buy Bitcoin or I can buy wrapped Bitcoin. Wrapped Bitcoin something like these ETFs, because you don't own the Bitcoin. You own a wrapped Bitcoin that is a representation of the Bitcoin, but it's not the Bitcoin as a whole.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I think I would just add this to what Benny has just said, that as much as Rap Bitcoin is more like ETF. It's you know, for on-chain activities you can still use wrapped Bitcoin. ETF is even more worse than wrapped Bitcoin, in the sense that
Yeah, yeah,
you basically cannot use it for anything. All you just need to get on ETF, just like you are buying stock. I mean, they're just making Web2 guys get exposure to crypto. The way they buy stocks, you buy crypto, not something you can just making them enjoy crypto where they are, bringing crypto to them the way they are, the way they know how to buy gold, the way they know how to buy Tesla stock, just that same way, just buy some Bitcoin, quote and unquote, and then you cannot transfer out. You just either buy or sell and leave it there. So it's not as though you have a wallet, you just have a place you log in, then whatever. So it's that cold, and I think the real story or the icing of the cake is not with the old ETF thing. It's not with the old yeah, ETF thing. The real crypto is with those of us who are buying in crypto. They are just having a representation, just like a puppet of the real thing. Yeah. So
ETF overhyped, like
yeah,
overrated, I think.
yeah,
yeah. I believe it's that. It's and it's like Elliot says, it's getting to Web 2 people to get to know and understand a little bit about Bitcoin, about Web 3. It's it's a way to, if you are a stock investor, get into this. Also, if you buy bonds, it's an opportunity to buy through this, and you can get, I know, other kind of exchanges, not the crypto exchanges, but the normal stock exchanges to invest in crypto. It's a way to get people in, but you don't own that Bitcoin, you don't own that crypto. You own like a paper that says that you own part of that fund.
yeah,
In my opinion, something. No, actually, like maybe yeah, like for Web 2 people is good. Is good opportunity to learn something and then just move to normal Bitcoin.
yeah.
Mm.
And I wanted to ask you, there's a thing that has been calling here. What do you think about Tether and all the noise around Tether and the bad use of Tether and Bitcoin in I don't know, anti laundering and or laundering activities or terrorist activities? There's a lot of bad news or bad things talking about it. What do you think about this?
I had more news like when someone stole some money and like trying to make them cleanly, always using Tornado Cash, or Tornado, how it's called, Tornado Cash, right?
Yeah. To
You
the
know this
cash.
platform. I don't know how it works, but always in all the news I can see that. What other Like what to do with that?
No, what I've seen is that most of the fiat money goes through fiat, and they do all the corruption around fiat, and there's more corruption around the real world fiat money than in crypto, because in crypto the only thing is that you can trace the blockchains.
Hmm.
And so I don't believe that using this kind of money or coins, crypto coins, is a way to do some corruption things. So I am completely against that against that view, but I had to put it on top of the table because that's one of the issues that someone asked before.
I tell like without the names of the company, there's some exchanges that would accept like any crypto.
Mhm.
They can actually exchange like anything like Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, whatever crypto you have, uh, without any questions, without an ID or something, any amount, but they will take like 10-15% commission for it. And this doesn't mean that all the cryptos use it for bad things. Yeah, just the way that it's available right now. People trying to get some money from it. No matter like where you get this money from, it's not about the crypto,
Uh,
right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
there's a question here that they are asking about what do you think is the volume of the web of the crypto world or crypto market cap. What do you think is it can be or can reach the global market cap at the end? We've seen it around 1.7 trillion at this time,
Yeah.
around
Well,
that. What will be the size of the market at the end of 2024?
By the way, just one more thing. Can you save the UIDs? Like, you read some questions. If you really like the question, can you save this UID?
Ah, okay.
I will need
This
five
question,
of them.
I've read a lot of questions, but it's a lot of info. There's a
Just
lot
the
of
best.
questions
Like
here.
from now, let's find the best. We need five of them.
Okay.
About market cap, to be honest, I have no idea. What do you think?
Uh,
okay.
I've
The
been
Yes.
watching.
Let me just
Go
say,
ahead, David. I will read the questions. I will try to find a question and I will put one in our private chat.
all right. Okay, let me just say something. Thanks,
Yeah.
Benny. I'm very, very grateful. So, as of this morning, we still have the market cap ranging between 1.6 trillion dollars, 1.63, they're about 1.65. It got to like 1.8 in the course of the recent pump the market experienced in the past few weeks. And honestly speaking, if anything would happen to for us to have a major shift in the market cap, right? That means because Bitcoin has over 40% dominance in the general crypto market, um, you know, cap, and I feel we definitely would have, large amount, thrown into Bitcoin. And with all honesty, my own price prediction for Bitcoin end of 2024 is all right. Thank you. Just end the question. So my own prediction for Bitcoin's all-time high in this bull run, I'm saying 130K easily, realistically, not the ones that we have as imaginations of $500,000. It's gonna happen, but not now. It's gonna take a cycle. So I think 150K to maximum of 200K, but 150K is fair. Let me put it that way. So if 150K as Bitcoin's all-time high would imply that I would see about 3x, 3.4x on Bitcoin. And with the current, I'm just trying to do some mathematics. You understand what I'm saying? So with the current market cap of Bitcoin, almost a trillion. So that means Bitcoin itself should be trading easily at somewhere $3 trillion, and the general crypto market cap about 4 trillion thereabouts. So I think it's fair enough for us to say we want to see. Yeah, Bitcoin's market cap is like $872 billion, so almost 900 billion. So if we have a 3x, that's like 2.7 trillion on Bitcoin alone. So the general market cap somewhere around $4 trillion. So that's where I'm expecting the total crypto market cap to reach somewhere at the end of 2024, in my own opinion, and that's my own view. All right. Yeah.
Actually, about
Okay.
the dominance, I just opened Bitcoin dominance percent. Uh, 8th of January, it was 54%, 54.45%. And right now it goes down to 51.23%. Just something serious
Yeah.
domination.
And then the previous all-time high of the total crypto market cap was, I mean, the last bull run, 2021, was at 3.019. So definitely, this bull run should be from this year till, in my own opinion, Q1 next year, thereabout. So I have a lot of reservations to that, but at least for the public, I think it's fair for us to say we would be doing, three we'll be doing above 3 trillion. So I'm saying 4 trillion, 4.25 trillion thereabout. So as the expected, expected all-time high for the new total crypto market cap. Yeah.
So I was trying to show you this is what we're talking about, and probably where you found the data. 1.64 trillion today. I also expect it to grow up to 4 trillion. It will be 2.5 times 2.5x what the size will be. And I'm also with you with Jax talking about 50 around 52, 54% of the dominance of the Bitcoin over the other coins. That will take a Bitcoin to over 2 trillion price. If that
Yeah.
happens, the price will can rise at some time at the end of the around November. It can grow up 2.5. It will be 100k
Yeah.
for Bitcoin, in my point of view.
Yeah. That's very correct.
These are the prices, and I look at the Fear and Greed Index. It's going down. It went all over the beginning of January to 82 points, and now it's at 57 points.
Yeah.
Last week it was around 70 points or 60 something, and now it's almost neutral.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I don't know. And what other altcoins do you like? What are your preferred after Bitcoin, or not avoiding talking about Bitcoin? Which ones do you like?
I found something interesting, but I don't understand that till now. Like for now, I still don't have no idea how it works. Uh, how it's called ordinals. Yeah, it's like inscription on a blockchain.
Ah,
On Bitcoin. Yeah, so it's
yeah, the
inscription.
BRC20.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, and to
I,
be honest, I have no idea why it's bomb that hard. Why people go crazy because of this inscription.
what I've learned in around the crypto, and I started learning, is the level one and level two of the networks. So level one, Ethereum has been huge and has a lot of level two over them. I don't know how. I'm not a technician about this. I'm not a developer. I'm nothing about it. I would love to learn more. But what Ethereum has done, creating L2s and helping people create L2s, level two uh, protocols or networks, have given Ethereum the size it has. For my point of view, there you can find Optimism, you can find Polygon, you can find Arbitrum, you can find all BSC, BNB, all kinds of alternatives going on top of level two, on top of Ethereum level one. So what they're trying to do with ordinals is trying to do a level two for Bitcoin. I don't know how it works, no idea, but that's why all the people that love Bitcoin and don't like Ethereum, or prefer Bitcoin over Ethereum,
Yeah.
uh, are going and just launching everything over this. And that's why I just did a video about br20.com that they're trying to sell and to promote a lot of projects, doing IDOs and IFOs.
Yeah, that's a very great response
One,
from Benny. A very great
yeah, but
response.
one thing, Bitcoin. I mean, the NFTs and projects, BSC20 projects are, how to say it? I don't want to say useless, but they don't have any use cases.
No,
It's like memes. Most of them are memes or marketplaces.
the, the marketplaces are a way to sell something, but you have to have
These
something
NFTs,
that has utility at the end.
the
You're
marketplace to
right.
sell these NFTs like useless NFTs that you cannot, you can't do anything. It's just like I don't know, no use cases at all.
They're little. The evolution is really slow, for in my point of view. So there's a lot of. What I believe is that Ethereum has taken a lead for some time ago. They have done amazing jobs and work pushing and creating new things. I don't know if the new evolution of the Zoom and I don't know the other game what they're doing, but they have done amazing stuff, promoting things, promoting Polygon, promoting BSC, promoting all kinds of projects that are going over these level two networks, and they find their utility. But here on BRC, they are starting. So probably that will be the probably that can be the future. The same happens with our XRP and XRP Ledger that they are trying to bring out level twos, level two projects or on top of the XRP Ledger, but it's still on the works.
Got it. But still, something I don't really understand.
I'm not an investor in memes, by the way. I don't like memes. I like Solana. Solana is doing great things around the around gaming. That's why it has grown so much. I believe. I don't know if George knows more about it. I heard you know a lot of Solana.
Solana is great, actually. In the game since launching Solana, I mean, the most hyped thing that they launch is a phone,
Yeah, wow.
right?
Yeah.
It's Saga.
Saga
And
Mobile.
and
And
by the
there's
way, I saw yesterday or 2 days ago that they launched Solana 2, the second version. Right now, you can pre-order it. Only one per
yes.
person.
They started selling it and it was not that good. But as soon as people knew that they were giving away some
Airdrops.
memes inside the Solana inside the Saga, the they sold out.
When Bond bombed, I saw the
Yes, that
pictures
one.
where uh, you can pre-order it like $5 or $6. Those who bought it like $5, $6, $600 can get airdrop tokens. There's a total amount of tokens that are going to be airdropped. It's around $2,500.
Wow.
So you bought a phone and you get a good profit from it.
You do your ROI with it.
Yeah. And interesting what they're going to airdrop in a second version.
Never know. You never know. So I selected two questions that I like. I don't know if you've seen any other, and or what do you think about the ones that I selected?
Uh, let's start from the short one. Is highly unstable, neither falling nor rising. Oh yeah, Bitcoin is highly unstable. What do you guys think about it?
For me, general, like I said, when institutions are getting in, big money is getting in. The trading will be different. There will be so much leverage, or the leverage will be controlled, in my point of view. So there will be people investing longs and shorts because, as I told you, there's a lot of a lot of people asking or new institutions asking for new ETFs going short. with futures short. So what I believe the price will be more stable at the end. And I think, as I said before, that if the price goes down to 38,000 or 35,000, that will be a nice place to buy it. But I've been buying it from at any price. Anytime I have money, I get in. It's a long run.
Yeah.
It's good, very good. The second question was about ATF. I think we already talked about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So can skip that one.
I liked both. I think we answered them, and that was the first question you read is Miss 1903, and the first one was from Neil. I have to look it back because I forgot to write down the name.
Can't find it. There's a million
He's-
messages.
he wrote like 5 times the same thing. Neil Chris is the name.
Okay.
So 2 people selected for the moment. I don't know if you have any other. There's another one that is called OX Megumi. He's asking, why might the trading volume of Bitcoin not experience an immediate surge after the approval of an exchange traded fund? What factors could contribute to a delayed or muted market response? Eljot, what
David?
do you think?
Please, I didn't get that question. Please, can you come again?
I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna copy it so we can copy the UID. There it is.
All right. Considering the recent price.
This close to what we already answered.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've basically given our contribution to this. By the way, I wasn't aware that my sound was quite bad. Not till I checked. I actually just put a OBS on my new PC, and I think I'll just have to switch over to a different software after this stream. So, yeah, I think I will just have to add this quickly that, well, when it depends on what you want right to the market. Like Benny says, it's a long-term game. And everyone knows that you cannot fight inflation with the dollar. So, and generally, as much as we are looking for where to stay profitable, I think it's also important to know that there is no time you're late into the market. The only time you're late is now when you've not gotten it now. So, and it depends on what your own goal is. If you're a trader and maybe a futures trader, I really advise you so sure you know what you're doing because and there's a lot of fun that could have turned out to be something worth a lot of fortune if you had even gotten the few bucks you could on spot. All right. So since you already added the fact that it's long, considering the fact that it's a long-term investment, even if you buy it now using dollar cost averaging this year, you see on track. I mean, it's even towards the end of the year, you should be in profit no matter how big or small, right? So I think it's not too late, right? To whatever has happened there is expected for the price to correct a little bit. ETF bearing or no ETF, whatever it is, the market has been on a pump for a long time. It definitely has to relapse or fall back a little bit before it continues. So, and of course, I think we should be expecting more manipulation now that we have a lot of. That's my own opinion. We have a lot of these big game players in the whole these big guys. We have a lot of manipulation. Can have a lot of dumps, sudden dumps, but it's just for some nice play and nice game. So, so it's not late. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Do you know? Do you have any market analysis or technical analysis you want to show? I don't know if you have any. I'm not good at that.
Okay.
Terrible.
Let me
Also
try
trying to get it
something.
fast. That's it.
I don't know if you want to share the
Okay.
Elliot.
Let me do.
You know how to share it? Yeah.
Yes, I do. I do. I actually do. Okay. Um.
We're gonna
Okay.
have a class, Jikes.
All right.
technical analysis class. I love it. I love it, but I don't know much about it.
Oh, wow, really? So this was a
I
trade I
just
took
analyze my
recently.
graphics, but I don't. I'm not. I'm very bad teacher on it.
Oh, wow. Now, are you seeing this? Can you all see this?
No,
No.
sir.
No?
Yeah. I
All
will.
right.
I'm sharing it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. So this is a trade on SWI I took recently. Nice trade, but let me just share my analysis on Bitcoin, and I'll do a total analysis right here with all of us together. I'll do from a daily time frame, then I'll come down to hourly time frame. Maybe I should even begin from a weekly time frame. I hope you all can hear me better. I just sort of manage my voice. It's funny. Yes. So, all right. So this is a weekly time frame. And obviously, I would be using simple terms, demand, supply, and some ICT strategy, liquidity. So basically, the bear market came to a close officially when we had markets, coming this low somewhere here in 2022 November when we came down to 10K. So I would put this little cycle, if you do not mind, somewhere here quickly. So this was the top of the bull run in 2017. This was with a break of structure in 2020. The market came back to retest the same demand zone as a demand zone here. This was a supply zone here. The supply zone here turned to be a demand zone here. Now it is a demand right here. So this is what I'm just trying to make you all see, right? So
Okay.
this is a very strong zone the market has respected. Now we had a break of structure, a clear break of structure here, right? So I'm going to call that BOS, which stands for break of market structures. And these are the structures. All of these points are strong structures the market should respect and continue on the bear market if it's where. Definitely the market came close. That's why we have this candle week struggling around these points, right? So the struggle here was not going to make the market sell off, right? So let me show you
Okay.
something quickly. So the market came from here like this, and then it only came right here, right? But it went back up again, indicating a bullish psychology, bullish sentiment. And of course, the market has been having higher highs and higher lows. So whenever the market wants to create a trend, it sustains a pattern, highs and lows. So we have this high, so we have this high, this is a high, this point here.
Yeah.
I'll write an H there. So there. Then we have this market low. This was a low for the high. L, right? So then the next we have this I, this was an I. We broke all of the structures here. These are all structures, right? It's a weekly candle where one candle represents a week. This is the I after that break of structure. Then we have another low right here. So the low formed a double bottom. There's something called double bottom when the market respects a point twice. So it was a low here, but it went quite a little bit above, and then it came to retest this low, so forming a double bottom, like two sittings, then it broke this whole structure again upwards. So all of these influx and then flow of candlesticks all represents and expresses the market's intent for a bullish market. Now we have another new high, a very clear big one at 49K approximately. So now using Fibonacci, you can always draw from this low, extend it to the high. So, you know, um, decipher where we should be out of the market low. Normally, 50 golden pockets, this 0.5 level, and this 0.618, often called the 61.8 on-time entry level, are strong zones. I would draw a rectangle around that point so you can see why I feel, that we should definitely have a respect of price actions right here. So yeah, so I wouldn't expect the market to come right here. Why? Look at this. Whenever the market gives a bullish intent, it really has enough time to retrace. Look at this. From 2020 December and November, right from here, it was just going. It's retraced a little and it moved again. So the intentions are clear with the market moving. So I'm not expecting much retracement. Effective retracement will mean the market comes to 31, 32, 31, somewhere here. I hope you all can see it. I mean, from here, effective retracement should bring the market right here, 32. And then we continue. If it
Okay.
comes to 32K, right, the market is not bearish, it's still bullish. no, it's still very bullish. But because of the clear psychology shifts and the bull run we are in, I do not expect market to come below 38, 32, somewhere here like this. If you just do like that, then we continue. So it's going to be like that. Definitely, I think that's like simple analysis, which I can always prove with this order block. So here we have an order block at 38K. So definitely there will still be a breakup structure right here. Look at this. The candle wicks here. Show you this bigger, make it bigger. The candle wicks here have been respected. We already broke it down here yesterday. It was on a short on Bitcoin. Took a few profits, right? So the break here
Wow.
already gave us a clue. We're going to come right here. So here, just above this candle wick, just above this candle wick here, just above that candle
And
wick.
that price is what? 38.3?
Yes,
The one you just
38.3.
selected?
38.3. That's very correct. So 38.3, somewhere here. If we just struggle, just tap down, and then we run back upwards. So that's my own prediction. So somewhere before the Bitcoin halving in April, we should be playing around 50K. Yeah, that's all.
And what is your price expectation for November 224?
November 2024. Okay, let me do that in a weekly time frame. So I feel once we have gotten because when we get right above here in April, that means we've broken this whole structure here. It's a very bigger break of structure. We've broken the structure in 2022 March, and I see price coming to the next stronghold right here. So here, so once the market breaks structures here, once it break this structure and from here it goes like this, all through Q2, Q3, we'll be
Yes.
gunning for this point. Q2, Q3. That's September, August, September. So by that time, I think because every November, December, the market have a total breakthrough, a total breakthrough. I've done that. I may not be able to do that because of the time, but we should be here in September, August, September. But from October could be a market, a sell market like we had last year. We had a sell market in October. So definitely, I think, in my own opinion, I'm expecting the market to still retrace a bit, just shortly. It might not be much, but a little retracement in October. Then November, December, January 2025 should be breaking. So this break should be a very fast run because now the market is going to be breaking a high that it previously had. So it's going to be a run that will not stop. So I assume, in my own opinion, I used to prefer 40% from this point. So if I would do a 40% from here, at least first. So we're going to be having 100K in December, January next year, thereabouts. December, January next year. January, yeah. December this year, January next year. So November, we should be around 70K. Yeah. 70K is fair enough for us to be. So something like this is very simple and handy for me and realistic. Yeah.
Okay, great. And here in April, what do you think when we have the halving? Can you go back to see where April will be there in your graph?
Okay, let me come to a daily time frame and
What
let's see if I could. All right. So
April will
this is
be
this
close
is
to where we are?
April.
No,
Yeah. Let me mark it out. I'm coming.
no, that will be like 56,000. I just saw how you move it.
Okay, yeah, somewhere 56K. I want to just write, I'll bring this cursor here. So I think somewhere like
Wow,
that, yeah, somewhere like
even
this.
higher.
That's my old prediction for right
So,
study.
guys, here you have
Yeah, so
an analysis that can go up to 55.7, around 56,000 for the halving
we have
moment.
it. Yeah, so that should be a potential 43%, 44%, right, from this 38 at 9K. So I'm not expecting Bitcoin to come this low, just like a lot of us were expecting to come right this low. It's not going to come here anymore, in my opinion. Bullish intent has been cured and psychology is there. FOMO is real. Everyone wants to just buy. And so it keeps going up. You'll not be able to catch up if you don't get it. Yeah.
There's another thing that we haven't talked about. There's someone here asking about the Bitcoin price decreases or increases depending on what. But I also believe it's not only based on the crypto world, but also on the macroeconomic point of view. movements on Fed prices and the inflation and a lot of things around the world, the real world. So what I've been watching here is that the Fed, the all the economic data that has come later at the beginning of this month, everyone was expecting a movement of the Fed rates in March, going down by 50 points, basic points, and because of the economic data in U.S., they moved it, or the expectations are to move it around June or July. So when you have rates high, it's more difficult to have a cheaper money. So probably this will affect the prices, and a little bit can affect the movement that you are talking about here, Elliot.
Yeah.
So we expect the Fed to move the rates in June. Is what people think, and if it continues like this, they should move them 3 times during the year.
Yeah. Definitely. I think, in my opinion, the dollar is still on top of a bit. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And then gold and the Bitcoin should appreciate. Can you hear me, please?
Yeah.
All right. So they're going to
So
increase
there,
rates. Yeah.
I read about Bitcoin. It is at this time the second biggest ETF asset in the world after gold. They surpassed silver. That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I have selected four questions. I don't know if you have any other that you want to select so we can show the prices to these people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 4 here, and I can look for another one. Well, while you're being talking a lot of things, a lot of nice stuff, I'm gonna paste this last one because I liked it. Neil, you're already in the list, so don't worry.
Mhm.
I saw him writing again. I lost the last. I know I have it. I think I have it. No, I forgot. I left it. I can't find it.
Just from my side, Albany, your video a bit lagging.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's happening.
Mm.
Internet is really terrible here. I'm turning off everything that I can so it doesn't bother us.
Oh,
You hear me okay now? No. I'm closing
yeah.
No,
everything in my computer.
we can hear you well, but
Very well.
your
Just
video just a
the
bit
facial
freezing.
lagging. Just the facial lagging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I
And
hate
by the
this.
way, on the stream, you're the one who's lagging. So you're streaming, but like our pictures are good, like with the sound, with the picture, like with
So
everything.
yeah.
It's kind of weird.
So sorry. I'm gonna push this up. So no, let's wrap it up. It's time to go and relax and appreciate all your time. And it's a pleasure to meet you. And hope we can do this again more times, a lot of times.
Okay.
Yeah, would be great actually. Would be great
Yeah.
actually.
It was amazing.
It was an
So you
amazing
can you
session.
can
Yeah.
grab me anytime, and I appreciate everyone in the audience that wrote down. And as I don't know, Jax, do we have to show them the who won, who were selected? Do you want to
I
do it?
think I think no. I think we have to share the UID to get representatives,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
and they'll do everything.
We're missing one. I don't know if you want to select one by
Uh,
yourselves.
how about David?
Really?
How about you?
Okay,
Yeah,
let
choose a
me
question. Like, let's answer some question.
check
Find the
it.
winner. Last one.
Nice. I think we've actually basically answered most of the question. Bitcoin is highly unstable. I
They
just hope those,
copy and copy the same question several times.
yeah, I just
I don't
hope
know
those
why it's
questions
going.
is not coming from the place of just wanting to be nominated. So I don't know. So this person is asking
I forgot to
question.
tell you, one of my altcoins that I like is XRP.
XRP,
I do a
really?
lot of videos on the XRP,
Is
and
it
Wow.
I think they, after the SEC approval, they will have an approval of a ETF, but before that, it will be impossible.
I saw crazy people that believe
I've
that
been talking about
XRP during this
nice.
year will go to a couple of like $5,000, $10,000.
Phew.
That's impossible.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
that's
They
very
believe,
crazy.
truly believe that.
That's very crazy. It's a very crazy. Those are crazy figures you're calling there.
Right.
Personally, I believe it can go up to 2.8. It can go up all the way to 6. I've been talking about the $6, but it's hard to find it there.
I think XRP
But
could get to $10 all time high, right? Before you could easily get there. But 5,000, I don't think
okay,
it can be now. So $10 max all time high. XRP is an old guy. It's been lying low for a long time, so should have pumped when others were pumping. So I don't know. So so Solana met XRP and Solana pumped, and then XRP is still there, fighting for some peanuts of new eyes. So I think XRP will still pump. So max I $10. So yeah, that's my own.
XRP is stable.
It's very
Stable like
stable.
stable coin.
it turned out to be stable.
Yeah.
So let's wrap it up, and thank you for your time, my friends, and
Yeah.
hope we
Thank
can
you.
come back. We, as I told you, we're only missing one question. We can find it out. I can select one
Yeah.
if you haven't,
Can just pick
and
one.
I'm trying to look for the one that I liked, but I can't see it.
Yeah, you pick the one you
Nice, we
see.
already select. I found it. I just found it.
All right, great.
It was easy. It was a simple question, but it was okay.
Mhm.
And if you like any other, please select it, and then we will. So
David?
All
bye
right.
bye. I'm gonna get out of here. Ciao
Yeah.
ciao. Buenas tardes.
Ciao, ciao, indeed. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Have a lovely evening. Okay, stream has ended.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
feel so dumb when you open a chart.
No,